Shalom Aleichem, sweetest friends. This year should be a special Sfas for Yidid Navshi, for Yisrael Daniel ben Shenadina, for Yisrael Daniel Wernick Shlita, Shera Bracha V'Atzlacha B'chol Maaseh Yadav, and also for my sweet friend, Rabbi Yonah Kluger. You should be Zochem with Hashem to Bracha V'Atzlacha B'chol Maaseh Yadav in the Medrash in Bereshis Rabbah, Parsha Memches, Oz Beis. The pasuk is quoted from Eov. Perak Yotes pasuk Chavav, V'achar Uri Nikfu Zos, U'Psarei Echazeh Elokai. That after I pierced my skin, after my skin was stricken, they pierced this, and from my flesh I perceive Hashem. And the Medrash relates this to Avram Avinu, who said that Hashem would not have revealed himself to me had I not performed the Bris Milah. What is the connection between performing the Bris Milah and Hashem revealing himself? Everything has a point of life, of vitality from Hashem. So we have to remove the external husk, and then we can reveal the nekuda of spirituality in everything. Everything in this world has spirituality, as the Rizal teaches. Shenikar Orla de Chafia Bris. This is called the orla, the foreskin that covers the covenant, the bris. We saw orla, we remove this orla, memela misgala nekuda, automatically the nekuda of chiyus is revealed. And that's what it means. Vayeira elav, God appeared to Avram Avinu. Shenizgalo apnimius shayibatzmusa nistar b'nitzle kodim amila. That God that was revealed now to Avram Avinu, the pnimius that was covered before the milah. That's why after Avram Avinu circumcised himself, then HaKadosh Baruch Hu revealed himself. So at the end of Lech Lecha we have the Bris Milah of Avram Avinu, and in the beginning of Parshas Vayeira, God reveals himself to him, and they're obviously connected. The Medrash is connecting them. Because by removing the Orla de Chafia Bris, by removing the foreskin that covers the covenant, we reveal God in all areas of Bria, and that's what it means. From my flesh, I'm able to see God. By removing my foreskin, I'm able to observe God in all parts of creation, this Nekuda of Chiyus that gives creation life. So it says about the Bria, time after time, God saw was good, and then on the sixth day, it says he saw was very good. Everything he did, I'll call in Evrayim, V'riya zu k'emes la'ad, and this Re'iyah lasts forever. And I'll send its kiyum v'amadol l'maisa bereshis, and give existence to maisa bereshis, like the Ramban says in Parashas Bereshis, Perak Aleph, Pasuk Daled, that when it says the word Amira, Vayomer, that brings things out into creation, it actualizes the potential of the creation. Brings it out to the fall. But when it says Re'iyah is the kiyum, that it gives it continued existence. So it says when God saw it, it means that God gave it continued existence. And this is connected to one who knows this. All the chiyus of the worlds comes from Hashem's hashgacha. But the eyes of God are always on it. So what does it mean the eyes of God? God sees it. God sees it means God gives it kiyum. If you're zoche, then if you remove the orla, then you can see that it's really God behind everything. The atheists and many professed believers don't see it. They don't see Hashem behind everything. But a person who, like Avram Avinu, who properly did the Bris Milah and had the Sfas, Hashem reveals himself to him, and he shows that this Nikud of Chiyus is giving creation its existence. So God saw everything he did, meaning he gave it kiyum. And then if you're zoche vayeira, God will appear to you and show you that he's giving it kiyum. And like it says in the Rambam and the Morah, the more you believe in Hashgacha, the more you see it. That's why after the Bris Milah, after removing the orla, Avram Avinu was zoche to see how Hashem is behind everything. Hashem is hiding in this world. Olam ilashon helem. And the word Tov is existence, like we have the Gemara in Bava Kamen and Daled, that it says that in the second dibus it says Tov. Like Kibbut Avim, it says Tov. That means it wasn't broken. The first dibus it doesn't say Tov. It was broken. Tov is existence. Vayar, if God sees it, that means he gives it existence. And Memela, it's Tov. It's good because good lasts, and what lasts is good. We're now going to skip to Vayeira, the year Tav Reish Lamed Daled, the shtickle that begins Be'elonei Mamrei. In the area of Mamre, the field of Mamre, God gave, because why does it say Be'elonei Mamre? Why does it tell us where he is? So Chazal teaches, Rashi brings, that Mamre was the one who gave him the Eitzah to do bris milah. So what's this great praise of Mamre that he told him to do the bris milah? Because what does he care? What does he care either way? And why is this written? What's it coming to teach us? They understood that through the milah that Avraham Avinu has a special covenant, he and his seed will be to Hashem, separate from all the nations. The Lazoslo scheme honor of Eshkol, and Eshkol dissuaded him. They weren't in favor of him doing the bris, because he thought it would separate Avraham Avinu from everybody else. Mamre Hamin Kikach Tzarech Lios. Mamre believed that Azoy Darv Zayin, that's what it has to be. She'eno Kedai Liz Damos Elav. The Hiskim Imo. Af Shiyada Shiyisrachek Al Yidei Zeh. Al Yidei Zeh Dafka Zoch L'Skari V'Nigla B'Chelko. Mamre believed that that's what it has to be. Even though this is going to mean that everybody's going to be different than Avraham Avinu. Everybody's going to be different than Avraham Avinu. Avraham Avinu is going to be separate from everybody. So, don't think that Avraham Avinu is going to stay like you, and that's the way it's supposed to be. No. He knew that now Avraham Avinu is going to do the bris milah, and now he's not going to be similar to Avraham Avinu, and he told him to do it anyway. And because of this, he dafka zocha to get close to Avraham Avinu, and to God. And God revealed himself to Avraham Avinu in the chelik of Mamre. By being merachik himself, by distancing himself, this is dafka what gave him shaychus to Avraham Avinu, paradoxically speaking. I think when he was distancing himself by telling Avraham Avinu to do the bris milah, he was harming himself. No, he's in the end benefiting himself, because now he was closer. God revealed himself in his area. The way to do things is to be mevatel yourself to Klal Yisrael. You have to decide that if kavod shemayim will be more in his friends, and he's going to be mevatel himself and everything he has. As if you see that there's more kavod shemayim coming from other people, you have to mevatel yourself to them. Then you have a place. You want to have a place? Be mevatel yourself. You want to come close? Be merachik yourself sometimes. And he said, Avraham Avinu, be different. Do the bris milah. That's what brought him close. He saw kavod shemayim was going to come from Avraham Avinu. That's all that he cared about. That's what it said. That's what it says. If you're might your own covet, and you increase, you diminish your own honor, and you increase the honor of God, so the honor of God is increased, and your honor is increased. Even though, again, paradoxically, by minimizing your own honor, you would think your own honor is decreased, but it's not true. Your honor is increased when you increase Hashem's honor. Binyan Akeda Kachna, next shtickle. Please take your son. Rashi says, Eino Lashon Bakash, it's a request. Nerikim Yachash Evticho b'Yitzchak. Yikari l'chazar, since he promised him that his seed is going to be with Yitzchak, never Lashon Bakash, was told him Lashon Bakash perish. Shabikash Kadosh Baruch Hu Menu Shim Cholo Amatana V'Shalei Lola. God was asking him, do me a favor. Be mochel tavis, be mochel this matana that I gave you, and bring him as a carbon. There's a Shevach HaGadol b'Nisayin. I said that's the great praise in this Nisayin. So Nemar lo b'Lashon Tzivu, wasn't said in Lashon of commandment. Akim Chafetz b'Davar, only if you want it. Ravinu v'Avasa l'Kaim Ratzon Amalka Malach b'Simchas l'Shach. Ravinu, in his love to be Mekayim the Ratzon of Hashem, went with Simcha to Shechtim, even though it was against the promise. But he said, I don't care. I just want to do what Hashem wants me to do, and I don't care about my own personal benefit. It says your only son, so I'm going to get another son. Just like he had this one when he was old. The only son you're going to have is Yitzchak. That's what it says, your only son. She'aleu lolei, you should bring him as an olive. Often shenosein is kol zeri soba kedezu. When he was shechting Yitzchak, he was shechting the entire Jewish people. V'chol zeh kibel olav b'simcha. And yet Avraham Avinu was still makabel everything b'simcha. Beautiful. So we should be zochet, Mitzvah Hashem, Yimarba Kavat Shemayim, Shalom Shalom. Hopefully we have a lot more to do. Hopefully we'll do it. Shalom Shalom, sweetest and beloved.